Hey there, home buyers. Amanda just bought her first condo in Chicago, and she almost backed out halfway through because everything felt so confusing. Now, if you're buying your first home, you may feel the same way, but don't worry. Once you know the steps, it all starts to make sense. In this video, I'll explain 5 simple steps that will take you from, can I even do this, to I am so happy I bought a home. Step 1, get pre-qualified. Should you even buy right now? Before shopping for a home, take a moment to see if buying is right for you. You can spend hours searching the internet, running numbers, and trying to figure it out on your own. Still, it's easier to talk with a mortgage loan officer. So call a mortgage lender for a pre-qualification. It's a quick, informal review of your income, credit, debts, and the money available for your big purchase. There's no credit check, and the lender doesn't verify your documents at this stage. It's based on the information you provide, and this will allow you to find out how much you can afford, what the monthly payments might be, and how much you need to cover the down payment and closing costs. Step 2, get pre-approved. Show sellers you're serious. Once you've decided to move forward, the next step is getting pre-approved for a mortgage. Pre-approval is when a lender reviews your financial documents and credit and gives you a pre-approval letter. However, not all pre-approval letters are the same. There's a big difference between a generic pre-approval letter from an online lender and a verified pre-approval letter from a local mortgage expert. A generic letter is often based on unverified information. Sellers and agents know this, and they may not take your offer seriously. On the other hand, a verified pre-approval from a local lender is based on actual documents like pay stubs and bank statements. And if you compete with other buyers, the seller will likely accept the offer with a stronger, more trustworthy pre-approval letter. A verified letter gives you a real edge. Where should you go to get pre-approved? You have 3 options: a mortgage broker, a bank, or a mortgage lender. And here's a quick breakdown of how they're different. A mortgage broker doesn't make loan decisions or fund your loan. Instead, they take your application, gather your financial documents, and shop your loan around to different lenders. They often have access to more loan options, which is especially helpful if your situation is unique. For example, suppose you can't verify income using pay stubs or tax returns. In that case, a broker may offer a bank statement loan or other alternatives. Mortgage brokers originated 19% of residential mortgages in 2024. On the other hand, banks handle everything from start to finish and usually service your loan after closing. Some people feel more comfortable working with a well-known bank. Banks did 16% of the mortgages in 2024. A mortgage lender also originates, approves, and funds your loan, but they typically don't service it long term. Instead, they transfer the servicing to a bank or loan servicer after closing. Non-bank lenders originated 65% of all residential mortgages in 2024, dominating the mortgage market, and here's why. Local lenders like NewCastle Home Loans offer lower rates and faster service than banks or brokers. Step 3, find the right home. Now that you're pre-approved, it's time to shop for your next home. You can search using Zillow or Redfin, but this can be a lot to manage, especially for first-time buyers. Listings may be outdated, scheduling can be tricky, and in a fast-moving market, the home could be sold before you even see it. Hiring a good real estate agent will save you time, but they charge commission, usually around 2% of the purchase price. And on a $500,000 condo, that's $10,000. Most buyers will roll this commission into the purchase price and pay it at closing. You could also consider a discount agent, but as with most things, you often get what you pay for. So talk to a few agents before deciding, and once you choose one, give them your mortgage pre-approval letter and property preferences, like the neighborhoods that you're considering, the number of beds and baths, parking, etc. They'll send you listings, schedule showings, and guide you through the pros and cons. And when you're ready to make an offer, your agent will draft the contract, and negotiate on your behalf with the seller or the seller's agent. Step 4, under contract. What happens next? Once the seller accepts your offer, you are officially under contract to buy the home. You have 15 to 45 days to close from here, depending on your agreement with the seller. And if the house is vacant, the seller might want to close fast within 15 days. But if they still need time to move or to buy another house, they may need 45 days. Use this time to inspect the property by hiring a professional home inspector to ensure that there are no significant issues with the home. Have your attorney review the contract, which is common in Chicago, and apply for the mortgage. After you apply, your lender will send an official loan estimate. Sign the loan estimate and initial disclosures to proceed with the lender's offer. The lender may request updated paycheck stubs and bank statements and order a property appraisal to confirm the home's value. Now, once everything checks out, your lender will issue a final mortgage commitment. Your loan is fully approved, and now you're just waiting for the closing date. Step 5, closing day. Final step to homeownership. The closing is when the sale becomes official. You pay the seller transfers ownership to you, and you sign the final loan documents. It all happens at a title company, a neutral third party that handles the money and the paperwork. And here's how it works. At least 3 days before closing, your lender will send you an official closing disclosure with the final loan terms estimating how much money you'll need at closing. The title company will send the final numbers, which is your bottom line, and wiring instructions a day or two before closing. You'll wire the funds, which is your down payment and closing costs, to the title company, usually the day before or the morning of your closing. The lender will also wire the loan funds to the title company, and once the title company has both wires, they'll pay the seller and finalize the paperwork. Now, while all of this is happening, you'll sign the mortgage documents and closing forms. After the money is transferred and everything is signed, you get the keys and the home is officially yours. Now, if you're ready to take the next step, I'd love to help. Book a time on our website to talk to a loan expert. We'll walk you through the options and help you get started. Thank you for watching.